G'day and welcome back to Sherwood Park Farm and episode 29 of our 24-day seasons challenge. And we are up nice and early. It's, let's see, what's time? 10 to 7. And we have some very good news. The new game day, so the 9th day of autumn, so we're now in mid-autumn. And if I bring up our map, we can see that our rest of our fields have come in. They're ready for harvest. So we're going to get started on the harvest. In particular, we're going to get started on the corn harvesting number 4. We're going to probably set up 2 harvesters there and have them run away on courseplay. And then we'll start working on the other fields that have got to be brought in as well. But like I said in the last episode, there's certainly no rush. So we'll just get along and get it all done. Okay. So the other thing, the other bit of news we have is we did buy another piece of equipment. Well, actually, bought a couple of pieces of equipment. We've had to buy corn headers because we didn't have any. We only had one corn header. But we also bought this truck over here. Now, this truck is our maintenance truck. Now, with this maintenance truck, as you would have seen by my mod review, you can actually perform your season's maintenance out on the field without having to go to one of the actual maintenance areas. And so quite simply, you can drive this up to where the tractor or the truck or whatever it is you need to perform the maintenance on, and you can perform the maintenance. Now, we still have our other AR maintenance truck, the one that does everything but the actual maintenance of the season's vehicles. This one over here. And this is what we still use to do our refueling and reseeding, all that sort of stuff, if we really need to out in the field. So we still have that option available to us. But this one here will not do the maintenance of the units in relation to their season's use. So, but yeah, anyway, so that's where we're at. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over and grab our harvester or harvesters and get them over to field number 4 and get them up and running. So we'll jump in the Silverado and we'll head on over. So I hope everyone's been really well. We've had a busy weekend and busy week coming up, I suppose. But sorry, as the perennial yawning hits me when I start recording. I haven't yawned for the last hour or so, but as soon as I start recording, I seem to want to yawn. Maybe I'm putting myself to sleep. All right, so we'll head over here. So this is where we're coming over to. This is the field we're going to be working on. But we've got to bring our combines, all the headers, and all that over here. So we'll head on and grab them. They were at the end of the last game day. We transferred the combines, or most of the combines and their headers and the header trailers, over to the transport division. Just purely for the fact that we can park them there so they're out of the way, considering a lot of the trucks and trailers, or the semi-trailers and their semi-trailers and the trucks associated are all over at the biogas facility, and they're sort of based over there at the moment. So yeah. Alright, so we'll head in here. Park it under the shed so it stays out of the weather. Okay. Alright, so we'll jump out. So over here we can see, here's one of our New Hollands, our CR990s, with the 40th edition paintwork and logos. So here we have a New Holland with a trailer with 2 of our corn headers on there. So we're going to just transfer this one first over to field number 4, and then we'll bring over the other combine which is sitting there over as well, but we'll get this one started. One thing about this trailer, this is the trailer for the Midwest header. That's the 60-foot header, I think it was, or whatever it was. It does quite comfortably carry 2 of the 12-metre corn headers. You could probably almost fit a third one on there, but I didn't want to push my luck. So I wasn't sure whether it was going to actually hold them down once you put more than one header on there, but it certainly does seem to do good enough job of that. So we'll certainly utilise that in the future. And it also means we don't have to have as many trailers lying around, all that sort of stuff. Okay. Animal maintenance is something we're going to need to look at too. I think we're about due to do some refilling of the animals' feed trays and stuff, which we'll look at shortly. But otherwise, we're just now going to be concentrating on getting our corn harvesting. Now, as I said in the last episode as well, we've sort of changed the plan a bit. We're not going to look at collecting chaff off our cornfields because really we're not going to need it. We've got more than enough going on with the biogas facility. Oh, just caught that sign. So we're not going to worry about that for this at this stage. So what we're going to do here is we'll pull in over through here. Am I going to fit through? I think I'm going to run that very close. What we'll do is we'll bring the header trailer over in here, so we've got more room to which way would I go this way. We've got more room to maneuver the combines around and get the headers and all that on, and then we can head into the field proper. So we'll just park him over in here. That's enough out of the way there. Okay, so we'll bring him around, get his header, and then we'll start getting ready to prepare the course and everything else. Okay. So obviously in this field we did a little bit of stuff up when we had the I think we had 2 tractors going through and ploughing the field. We didn't check the seed that we were sowing, and anyway, so that's all good. So what we'll do is we'll now unfold our header. Whoops, wrong button. Now we'll unfold the header on the combine. And what we'll do, actually I may have a, see how far out this header comes. Okay, so we're going to be very close again to the side of the header with these. It's a smaller combine pipe. I was looking at bringing out some John Deeres actually, but if you have a look in here, I was looking at bringing in the S series, but I really just couldn't bring myself to using a John Deere, unfortunately. Otherwise, I was going to go back to a Monster, which are currently on special by the look of it. But in the meantime, we've just using the 990, which is over here. Okay. All right. Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll set up our course. And so once I've set up the course, we'll come back and continue on. So just bear with me for 2 seconds. Okay, so now we're back. We've set up the preliminary part of our course, but we just need to get the other combine over there now. So I'm going to transfer him across, and then we should be good to go. So I've just quickly set up a course for field 4 using 2 combines. So basically, you set up a width for the initial run of the course of the combined size of the header width, which so in this case these are both 12 meter headers I think I've got on there. So in which case what we do is we set a width of approximately 24 meters, and then for each combine we set an offset of 6 meters, one to the left and one to the right, and that should provide us the correct coverage to set both the combines up and working on the plan. But we'll see how we go. So we'll bring him over. Now obviously we have to wait because overnight we had the rain that we were waiting on yesterday. So even though yesterday was supposed to be, no, today's supposed to be fine with no rain, and tomorrow, yesterday we were due to have the rain. So that's all good. So the rain's gone now, so it's just in time for us to have get our corn in, and then we should be good to go. So it gives us 2 days at least to sort of make a bit of an impact on our corn. Alright, so this one here is the 1090. So it's got the bigger pipe on it, so it's the big brother. So we'll bring him across and in. As you can see, they've both got the same headers. There we go. So we'll come down. Yeah, both got the same headers on. And we're ready to go. Both of them have the same capacity, so we shouldn't have an issue with them waiting for each other. But yeah, so anyway, so what we're going to do now is just wait for our, so shut him off. Just got to wait for, actually what we'll do is we'll set up his course. So in here, F2 harvest, no, F4 harvest corn. I have to double check that. I think I've done that wrong actually. Yeah. Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look. So the headers we've got are these ones here. So they're both 12 meter headers. Okay, which is fine. But on the course, I'll go into there, bring up the course, 24 meters, which is right. Our offset is 6 meters to the left for that one, which is right. Or should be right. So get out of there. Go set the offsets. The other one was left. This one will be right. So he's set to 6 meters right. On that. Working width 35. That's not right. Where's it got that from? Okay. We may have a slight problem. 2 by 9 meters is what I've called the course. I got that wrong, but strategic lane change. It's not going to matter actually with this one. 6 meters. Okay, that should be okay. All we can do now is wait and see. So in the interim, what we'll do is we'll go off and get our other combine, which is just up the road here, and we'll take him off to one of the other fields so he's ready as well. And we have situated the other combine down on field 24, I think it is, or something like that. So he's ready to go as well. So all our combines will be at the field ready to go. And it's just a matter of getting the workers there or getting ourselves down there and getting them up and running. So here we have another one of our 990s. So we'll take him across. And so where we'll go with him, bring up the map, is so a combine at field 24. Let me have a look. So I think we'll take this one to field 20. No, we'll take him over to 26. We'll get him over to 26. And then we're ready to go with that field there. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll go down the back roads, and then we should be right. We've just got to wait for the crops to dry out, the fields to dry out, and then we can get started. Actually, we might just have a look while we think about it. The animals. Yes, the animals are going to need some maintenance. They probably would get through tonight without a problem. So if we get a bit busy, we may not worry about it. But then again, we may just do it off camera just late in the night, so we can have them ready to go. We'll just sort of see how we go. There's certainly no rush. Oh, there we go. The fields are dry. That did not take long at all. It's 11 AM, so what we'll do is we'll just park him here. No, we'll take him over, and then I'll just zip across. I'll tap across basically to the other harvesters and get them underway. Oops, be sharp on that turn. Now the biogas plant is still running away nicely, as too is our greenhouses. They will need to be checked though shortly. I reckon they'll be getting a little bit low now on some water. We did restock the manure and the compost the last couple of game days, but we haven't done any restocking of the water, so that'll be the next thing to do over there for that. Okay. So we got some news today that or the last 24 hours or so, that Rockhound and his Rockhound modding venture is putting out another set of trucks. I believe his POW version of the K100 is coming out. So as soon as he releases that, we'll chuck that up on a mod review. So you never know. Actually, even by the time I'm recording this now, or by the time you're seeing this, you may already have seen the mod review. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having another truck in the stable, so to speak. Yeah, no, he's doing a wonderful job with those trucks. So I'm really looking forward to it. So I urge you all to head on over to Rockhound and his channel and keep an eye on what he's doing. So as you can see, we're using his K100 that he kindly made up for us, and also the Silverado that he's done for himself, which isn't commonly available. He's not made that available. He actually made that available to Farmer Klein and those that are working on their multiplayer version of one of their maps they're doing, and I basically stole it. He posted up in Discord, and I borrowed it off him. I did tell him, and he didn't seem to have a problem with it, but he just asked I don't distribute it, which I wasn't going to do anyway. But yeah, so keep an eye on him. He's got some good stuff coming out. Really like his truck, especially when it's got brakes. I know. I keep mentioning it, Rockhound, but it's okay. You're not going to live that one down. So I have to check the new truck before we take it out too, to make sure it's got brakes and it's not driving upside down or anything else. Any other little party tricks he's got for me. So anyway, alright, so here we are. So we'll leave him over in here. We'll just park him off to the side. Like this. Okay, he can park there. And what we'll do is we'll just skip straight over. I know, again, it's breaking a little bit of the reality of it. Into there. Okay, now let's see if we've got this working right. So the first thing we'll do is jump into this guy, get him started. Now everything should be good to go. Now we'll start it up. Oh, that was a bit of a... Get him going a little bit. And now what we'll do is we'll drive course and see if he sort of situates himself closely enough. It doesn't look as though it's too bad. Okay, so we'll let him go off. And this will be the test to see whether we've got it right. So we'll get him started. What we'll do is we'll just take a little bit of a pre-cut up here, just to fill up his storage a bit so he doesn't... turn it on. Oh dear, 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 dear. Okay. Take a bit of a pre-cut so he's... Basically the idea of doing this pre-cut like this is otherwise both harvesters will essentially stop at the same point. If you start them at the same point on the start of their course, they'll pretty much start at the same point. But I guess that being the inside one, you'll actually end up doing a bit less, and you may get them sort of stopping right next to each other. So do this so there's a little bit of distance between them. But so here we go. So what we want to see now is when we set this one to start, that it basically takes this line here and continues it on. So let's cross our fingers and see how we go. And that looks pretty good to me. So there we go. They're off and running. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go get one of our trucks and and bring it over. So we'll head over to the biogas. All our trucks are over here. Okay. So we'll get him started, and we're going to need one of our bigger trailers. So we'll take this over, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so yes, we finally started bringing in the corn. So I expect the next couple of game days will be busy with corn. So, and don't worry, I'm not going to do 7 episodes just of corn recording, just of corn harvesting, as I go straight into that pole. It's alright, that wasn't the brakes so far, that was just me. But at least we've gotten started, so I'll almost take out another pole. Yeah, so next episode we'll be continuing on with that, and we'll just see how we progress. But we'll at least get to the point of unloading this first couple of loads, and then we'll probably end the episode there and continue on into episode 30. Well, it just seems so long ago since we did episode 10, and now we're sort of into 30, so certainly progressing, which is good. Again, I didn't think I'd be getting this far in, but I'm hoping it's keeping you all entertained. Now, I know I'm certainly going to be now way ahead of Jerry, my good friend Grizzly Bear Sims, in his 24-day, because he's been travelling a bit for work, and he had internet issues at home and all that sort of stuff. So Farmer Klein, I think, is coming through. I think he's about in autumn. I have to double check. I know he released another video today or yesterday, which I haven't caught up with yet. So we'll have to check on that. My friend Reefy, where's he up to? He's still in spring, coming into summer, I think. I can't remember. So yeah, I'll have to have a look and sort of see where everyone is. But I think everyone's still sort of powering through as best they can. Okay, so this one here is up to 81%. So both the harvesters, actually no, not both of them. I've only set one of them to stop while unloading. So what we'll do is we'll just quickly run over here, and we'll set this guy to. It is set to stop during unloading, which is fine. Okay, so I'll come back over here, get in our K100, and we should be about ready to unload. Let's get 92. But it seems like the course play is working nicely. So this is how you get, obviously, 2 combines working on the one course. You can do 3, 4, or 5. I've actually done a field with 5 tractors ploughing together. You just need to make sure you've got your sums right and set them all up correctly. But it is certainly possible, and it can be quite good fun sometimes. It certainly can keep you busy because you're always going between different harvesters or whatever, particularly if you're doing it on the harvester. But yeah, so it works, and as you can see, it for a big field like this, it certainly makes it a little bit quicker. So we'll run the 2 harvesters for these ones. So why has he stopped? I unstopped because he's now at 100%, which is fine. So we'll empty him as well. So now for the rest of their time, there should be at least pretty much this distance of separation between them, although it will sort of shrink a little bit going as they go around corners, so they'll get a little bit closer, but anyway. Alright, so there's our 14,500 litres, which is the capacity of these harvesters, the combines. So away he goes again, and we'll come over here and empty this one. And like I said, once we've emptied him, we'll pretty much call it quits for the episode today, and then we'll be back for the episode 30 and continue on where we're at. Okay, so as my normal spiel, don't forget to please join our 2 great communities. The first one is the 3 Dudes Gaming Network, so 3dudesgn.com. Now over there you'll find the 3 dudes being Eustace Pharmer, my very good friend, Grizzly Bear Sims, also known as Jerry, and also Farmer Klein, along with a whole pile of other people over there. A great community. We've got our own multiplayer server. Farmer Klein does a streaming of that, and so does Jerry and a few of the others when they can. But particularly Farmer Klein on a Saturday night his time, with a few of the boys there. So that's very good. And yeah, so please, members are free to come into that server and spend some time with us all playing there. And the other group is PCSG. PCSG.UK. Again, another friendly, very reliable and trustworthy group of people over there. Some great YouTubers over there. We have Reefy1952, my good friend. Have Wonkos over there. You've got Johnny V, Big Johnny D. You've got Icelandic Farmer, Farmer Klein, Jerry, myself, Eustace. We're all over there as well. So yeah, very good community over there as well. They have a good mod repository. All our modding friends and partners, so Black Sheep Modding, LS Mod Company, GTX Mods, all those sort of guys are over there. Stevie, Dusty Dave, yeah. So certainly get over there and join those as well. You won't regret it. So yeah. So as we bring the truck around to the combine again, just so we're ready to go, I will basically thank you all for watching. Please smash that like button for me. And if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please press the subscribe button, and you'll be up to date. If you press the little alarm bell that's next to the subscribe button, you'll be notified of when new videos come up, or when and if I do some streaming, which is what I plan to do once I can get some internet connectivity of uploading, which will be good. But other than that, yeah, so thank you very much for joining me for episode 29, and we will see you on episode 30 as we continue our corn harvest on Sherwood Park Farm. So until then, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye.